Talking about you said it, but I know you ain't known that. If you send some shots at us, you sure send it some back. For what you asking for, cause you know you don't want that. You know you don't want that. You know you don't want that. Talking about you said it, but I know you ain't known that. If you send some shots at us, you sure send it some back. For what you asking for, cause you know you don't want that. You know you don't want that. You know you don't want that. Jackson, bitch, I'm on walking with the clock. Living in a criminal. Yo, you third Diana shit. Going hard, I'm walking with you. I can tell if I leave you stick. Welcome to my thriller, nigga. Kill this shit like hard flicks. But you know I'm dangerous. Russians, that's some car shit. You don't put on dance floors. Bleed out how you walking. Doing Michael Jackson socks. Professors get the spark. I'ma show you just who best and say I'm good at talking. Head, body frozen. Now I let it go. Hit you up like Mr. Clean. Swing this thing in my below. This ain't really show. So nobody knows. Yo, picking from the screen. Dropping, bringing up the steel. Talking about you said it, but I know you ain't known that. If you send some shots at us, you sure you send us some back. For what you asking for, cause you know you don't want that. You know you don't want that. You know you don't want that. Talking about you said it, but I know you ain't known that. If you send some shots at us, you sure you send us some back. For what you asking for, cause you know you don't want that. You know you don't want that. You know you don't want that.
What we survive, I prep packs and grabs, meat traps and rats, kill like the manage, real like the trap, kill like so red, more ill got that, body cut last, my baby go black, no kill your old demon, it like me and man, no can't this bitch better pay me the ransom, and make her a dancer, you like that, so step in the 12, I got one up the grass, so if you want me, better Google your chances, I like the house, so you know I'm the answer, feeling like this, and you can get branded, like Alabama, that's moving all handed, playing with them, but you ain't get planted. Put in the box and your vision keep branded. Ready, what you know about madness? No tag shit, body bag shit. Even when the dust feelings, not even ass shit. I just put a straight through clashes. Fantastic, every shot in the basket. I get into classic cash shit. Guns and I hook up. Math with blast with pick them all in the pure magic.
Talking about you said it, but I know you ain't known that. If you send some shots at us, you sure you send us some back. What you asking for, cause you know you don't want that. You know you don't want that. You know you don't want that. Talking about you said it, but I know you ain't known that. If you send some shots at us, you sure you send us some back. What you asking for, cause you know you don't want that. You know you don't want that. You know you don't want that.
Hey, that shit. And I won't go back, that's why I do it for my city. I do it for my city. Hey man, y'all know how we do it. This is another episode of Smoking Talk. We holding it down for the city once again. Hey man, look. Each and every week we have a new artist, a new person, a different something, right? On the show because we got love for the culture, right? And this is what we do it for. This is our job, man. We build Smoking Talk to get people their flowers, to order their flowers, business on their flowers, and their props, man. People been doing it a long time in St. Louis, man. And for the last 20 years, I'd say, like, you can go back and see that people should have been like rich, like millionaires type rich, right? Because of the things that they've done, right? Yeah. And I always say this on each and every show that if we had like a Def Jam building or a Universal or something like that, it'd be a lot of us rich around this motherfucker.
That's right.
Yeah. It'd be a lot of y'all riding in phones and they bought your wives and mamas and children homes and all that kind of thing, right?
Already good.
Yeah. And shout out to that, and that's why we do this shit, man. So we can give each and every artist their props, right? And they flowers. And I love to thank y'all, man. One thing we don't do in St. Louis is tell each other that we dope, right? Yeah, we don't do that. So on my show, that's what I do. I tell artists that they dope, keep doing what you're doing, and we appreciate you, right? Because we need to change the narrative of the game. But everybody that know me on Smoke and Talk, you stay up on episodes. One of my favorite episodes when I don't know an artist. When I first meet an artist, it's my favorite because I'm the mayor of the city and I'm supposed to know everybody, but I don't, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's impossible to know everybody, right?
Yeah.
But I think I should, but I don't. But shout out to Ill Bleed, man. Welcome to the show.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Look, like I say, man, it's one of my favorite parts of my show, getting to meet new artists that I don't know, right, and the one in the world, right. And the amazing part about you is like a lot of artists that came on this show. When I put flyer out there, right, and people are like, oh damn, you got Ed Bleed come on the show. Like, they hit me up and shit. I'm like, oh look, I'm feeling played and shit. Like, how the fuck I don't know about him, right? So, but saying it to say that, and that's why I do this. I love it. I love what I do, man. I love to meet people. I love to hear y'all stories, man. And Ill Bleed, people know you, right?
Yeah,
they know you, man. Yeah, they really know you, right? Yeah. This ain't no cap shit.
Nah, shout out to Zeus Rebel Waters.
Yeah, shout out to Zeus, man. Yeah. I'm like I say, I'm an artist, right? As myself as well. But I step back from artistry so I can do this to put more light onto our city and on artists. And when I'm amazed at artists, underground artists, right?
Yeah.
Like how people see like 2 Chainz or Baby or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how I look at y'all. I look at y'all like that.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, because I know y'all. I can like, what's up? Shit, right?
Facts,
yeah, like that shit, like that's like cartoons to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm serious,
Because
bro.
you're never gonna see them with me. Unless you're 24, you know what I'm saying? Unless you at one of their shows or something, you way out there. That's the only way you're gonna see them.
That's the only way. Or 30 years later, when they fall off.
Yeah, that point.
Like nah, it's like so. I take y'all more serious than I do them, right? And I love what I do, man.
And we appreciate you. For
yeah,
doing
man.
this for the
And I'm
culture
amazed.
too,
Like,
man.
oh yeah, man, for sure, bro. But I'm amazed when people know people. That means to me, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Or you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to you, Ill Bleed.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man, for real, man. I'm glad to have you on the show, man, because like I say, I'm gonna tell you this, like Smoke and Talk, we document history right now. Yeah, we up over 170 some shows. Like she made that post. I ain't counting, right?
Yeah.
But I have enjoyed each and every show. Each and every show be different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just witnessed a different show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So every day I go home, I have something to talk about in a positive manner that feeds myself positivity. You understand what I'm saying?
This most definitely is positive.
Yeah, that's what it's about. And we want to know your story, Ill, man. We want to know how you started, where you started at, and that's what it's about. And we want to thank you for starting. That's the first thing.
Yeah,
I
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I really ain't got a lot of history, and I know you, man. But I'm just saying, like the people, from what I'm saying, people knowing you, they fuck with you. Like all the rappers that was in here, they know exactly who you are.
So I come from Madison, Illinois,
on the east side. I did see it.
But every show I have collectively ever done has always been over here in St. Louis.
Hey man, I swear to God, look, that's crazy, right? There's no way I would have thought if you from Illinois.
Yeah,
I'm just saying from right now, everybody walking in, all the rappers that I know, they
know.
Yeah.
Because
that's crazy, right?
You know, good relationships with all those guys who just walked up out of here. You know, it's like when you're an artist, you don't, I'm support each artist. I'm like when at the show or something, I'm not gonna walk off. I'm gonna watch everybody. That's the type of artist I am. I want to watch everybody, and I want you to see that I'm watching everybody. And all those artists just left from out of here, I done watched all.
Damn.
As well as they done watch me. And we exchange information and everything.
Gotcha. That's what's up, Ill. Okay, Ill Bleed. Now I'm listening to Ill like I got it now. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm a little slow. I told you from the show, man. I'm slow a little bit, right?
It's acronym. It's Illinois Brothers Learning Economical Education Development System.
Hey, man. You hear me? And the crazy part about it is, my next question is, I ask each and every artist, why they name themselves, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I ain't have to ask you that. You just said it.
Yeah.
Because we name ourselves out of shit we believe in, something standing on, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
And like you said, we artists got a whole lot of different names. I had a whole lot of different names.
Oh,
That's
man.
just the one I ride with.
Yeah. And you look in the mirror every day. I got 8 names, you know. I
Yeah.
don't know what
All 8 different personalities.
that's,
All off into the
artist,
music.
That's part of artistry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of artistry. That is, I promise you. You ain't got 8 different personalities when you write music, then something wrong with you.
Because you're already an actor whenever you write your music. You know what I'm saying? And different producers, everything bring out that different energy and everything. So yeah, you have different characters in you.
For sure. Because you write a love song, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Your player come out of whatever you want to call that. Then if you write the street shit, then the gangster shit come out. If you write some education, then you know what I mean? Like, some people gotta realize when you say I don't talk to myself, you do.
Yeah, actually.
If I ask everybody, do y'all talk to yourself? In your head right now, some people are like, damn, do I talk to myself? Yeah, you talk to yourself right now. But you're asking yourself, like everybody, you should talk to yourself, right? Come on, man.
I do it daily.
I'm
And I
telling you.
write everything down on this pad.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Shout out to you, dude. I heard you say you grew up over in Illinois, right?
Yeah.
How was that for you growing up over there, brother?
Shit. Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was hard, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I tell people all the time I came from the crack era when the shit was pushing hard. You know what I'm saying? I got reality songs. In all my songs, I don't talk about the same substance. That makes sense.
No, I'm please.
I paint pictures, and I don't have ops in my music. I don't have dead people, none of that stuff.
All right, chill.
I tell stories. That's what life's about. And you're taking the reality and painting the picture. Not so vividly or not so grizzly. But in today's world, we know there's something about the female artists, they taking over. Because the world getting tired of hearing the black men steady killing each other. Why do we hate each other so much when we look just alike?
Now, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm with you on that about the ladies in the music, right? Because, you know, you look at a woman, you know, she performing, doing her thing, or singing a song or rapping. I don't think you're really tripping or whooping nobody's ass when you're looking at her, you know what I mean? Like, so,
You shouldn't be.
Yeah, you shouldn't be. You should, but she's just really an angry person.
Shit, they didn't want to spend all that money, got too bad, they hurt, these look good, and we go to the club getting fucked up.
Right.
Shit, you can't even perform now.
Goddamn. It's fucked all that up. Now I'm mad now. So when he said that part, now I was fucked up, cool with everything else, man, until he fucked the performance up. Don't talk about performance.
Yeah, shit.
Hey, shout out to you.
Shout out to you also, Zoe.
Man.
Good being here, man.
Growing up
Brought
in
you
Illinois,
something
you
too,
said, oh, yeah, shit, man.
Yeah, I brought you something. I like the it's your hood captain. I like to bring gifts and stuff when I
Man,
come.
shout out to the hood
You know what I'm saying?
captain.
Goes to the Trip Boy. It's my label.
Good boy. Oh, man.
Drill!
Damn. Man, you gotta, I love the way the brothers brand itself like that, man. Come on, man. Y'all be scared to do shit like that. Man, this motherfucker hard. This motherfucker hard. I'm wearing this motherfucker. And I got a St. Louis hat, right? They got the same, every color right there on the bird.
Sure.
And it's black, the hat black. Oh, man. You don't see, I'm telling you, you don't see? Man, I appreciate this.
Shout out to Hustle Hard Podcast. What's good?
Yeah, shout out to Hustle Hard Podcast, man.
What's
shout out to
good?
them brothers, man. They over there working.
Shout out to
man.
my city. Y'all work. Appreciate the love.
Hustle different. Yeah, you said hustle hard. I always say that, don't I? Hustle different. Shout out to Hustle Different.
Yeah,
I fuck with them boys over there. They working, man.
Hustle
Shout David
Different.
and them.
Oh, yeah, Hustle Different.
Hustle Different.
Our
man.
bad.
Yeah, how bad, man.
Hustle Different
It just-
Podcast,
It
my
just
bad.
sound like it go there. Right?
Yeah.
It just sound like
But they
it.
hustling hard, though.
Yeah, they hustle hard.
And they
man.
embrace a brother real good. So I appreciate this number love from Ill Bleed.
Yeah, shout out to them brothers, man. Shout out to all the podcasts, right?
All the podcasts.
Yeah, anybody that's using their social media, podcast as an outlet for artists to be heard and sing. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Keep going, keep pushing, man, because each and every artist need to be heard and sing. I swear to God.
Facts.
I don't give a fuck what kind of music they do.
Because
Whether they rap, sing, or
us
tap dance.
independent artists, I say this here, we're harder than these major artists
that's
out here right
that's
now.
for
They water
sure.
down.
Yeah, that's for sure. That ain't no cap right there, bro. That's why I say I embrace y'all so well, man, because y'all are harder than a lot of industry rappers, man. A lot of industry rappers are painted and made, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all giving it to them for raw.
Yes.
Like, for real. Y'all really making songs that everybody relate to, everybody fucking with, and then it's you. Like I said, I get to press your hand, right? Yeah, that's dope. Man, I can't press Future in them hand. I can't do none of that with them, man. They make the security rap
Wrap
like
your
you
ass
got-
up so fast. Like they,
now
like
we
they
gotta shoot the
president.
place up because you ain't gonna be just
Yeah,
like me
yeah.
for no goddamn reason.
On me.
All right? So yeah, I'm just saying, I'm just talking shit, but that's what happened though. But I love to fuck with the underground. And not only just here in St. Louis, right? I travel around the country, man, and interview people, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah, man. I go to visit them, right, and learn about the underground. Like, I sit down and talk with them, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hear their stories, man. And I got love for it, and I see that they just like us, right? They need that extra pull, push, and to be heard, right? I look at it like this. The reason I do it, when I show up in 2 cities, right, foul,
Yeah.
and then I take them 2 cities with me to the next city, right?
Yeah.
Then how many? We got 9 cities showing up in one spot. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So somebody gonna get hurt.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm doing it for.
That part right there.
It ain't gotta be me. It can be you.
Either one of us, but if that
It's
circle
gonna
right
be a
there,
line.
we're gonna make sure we all go.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's
One
what they
thing
doing now in the South.
God damn. Come on,
Together.
man. Come on, get that say that, man. Come on, G.
That's what they
That's
doing.
exactly what they doing. They make everybody be heard. They make a whole bunch of noise, right?
Yeah.
And I don't mean noise boost. I mean like everybody at one time make this much noise for the city, and then who the fuck making all that noise, right? So just imagine this: if you're in the bed asleep, right, and somebody back at your house beat on the trash can, tap all night, right? You go to work and say, man, you know what? There's a motherfucker tapping on my motherfucking window, right? I'm gonna buy my window whatever all night. Stupid ass tap shit. But what if 50 people come by your window and start singing a carol, right? You gonna roll on the floor, grab your gun, everything, right?
Yeah.
And that's the same thing they're doing. They bring awareness to themselves. So when the industry, whoever looking for talent, see them, right? They pick something out of there, right?
Yeah.
And once they pick out of there, it's just a ball of people then, right? Once one person get picked, now it become a line.
Yep.
Because you form a machine, you form a business now. Because they pick one, or they still looking for the rest.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah, that's what we need to do.
That's why you might as well put the next one on. You made it. Okay, you know you next. Don't care if you don't know how to rap or none of
Hey,
that.
man.
We're gonna write for you.
I fuck with
But
you.
this is how it's finna go.
I fuck with
Change.
you. I fuck with you.
And if it go like that around here, we'll be the next Atlanta. We'll be down there from the South. You know what I'm saying? We
Yes.
all do that. We
Yes.
just here.
Yes. The Midwest got
The
it. And
Midwest
St.
got
Louis
it.
can be the motherfucking capital of it. Going to be the capital of it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when I say the underground. See, I don't separate the St. Louis and Illinois. I don't do that.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
I speak of one underground.
Yeah,
I
fact.
got time to separate this shit, right?
Yeah.
But once they see us, it's over with. It's
Yep.
too many y'all out here that got so much different talent that we can make a fucking genre of music with 50 different artists. Okay, you got West Street rap. Okay, we got the singers over here. We got over conscious rappers over here. St. Louis got like 75,000 people that fit in each category. Rap people from blues to the instruments. Right?
Especially Zeus Rebel Waters.
Come on, man.
You got so many different
You got too many people out here, man. I swear to God, bro. And
genres of music. It's,
yes.
Like I just take like we should been.
This is the
When you
city.
switch, you going from rap, pop, singing, country.
Yeah.
It motivated me to do country now.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So
I'm sure finna get into that. 'Cause
yeah, Cowboy Bleed.
Yeah, Cowboy Bleed. God damn. Damn.
So the song already done between me and Zeus Rebel Waters. You know what I'm saying? Cowboy Bleed featuring Zeus Rebel Waters. So yeah, so I'm already stepping into that genre of music.
Mm-hmm. That's what's happening, man. Hey, man, that's dope, bro. Cause you know what? I'm a person, bro. I believe we all doing this for a reason, right?
Yes.
And I tell you all the time, never quit rapping because your rapping gonna lead to everything else that you're about to do in life, right?
Yeah.
So we got Cowboy Bleed for this one. Right?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. That show is what I'm talking about right there. 5 years ago, you wouldn't think about Cowboy Bleed, would you?
No.
Come on, bro. When I say keep pushing, you gonna push yourself right where you need to be as long as you keep pushing. I
Yeah.
swear to God.
Yeah.
Because think about this. When the Cowboy Bleed drop and that shit go crazy. Right?
Yeah.
Because in that genre of music, they don't put no age on it.
Thanks. You
Right?
got country singers singing the.
I'm just saying, right?
Mhm.
Think about that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm telling people this today, and I'm always gonna say it. Do not stop rapping, singing, or whatever you do, because you watch Ludacris. I'm gonna take it back forward.
Okay.
Look at Ice Cube. I say Ice Cube, but people know him as Craig. Then you know he's Ice Cube.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, you gotta understand how this shit really go and where you going to land at. Keep pushing. It's not for nothing. You didn't start rapping or singing at the age of 12 or 15 or 30 or 40 for nothing. It ain't happen like that for nothing. That's your push to push you where you gonna be at land, where you gonna land.
All that money that you would invest in yourself, studios, promotion, get too far. I went through that before. You know, I lost my mom 3 years ago.
Man,
And I had to take a break for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
in them breaks, I'm writing. You know, I'm changing. You know what I mean? Because I just lost my best friend, a woman that never lied to me in my life. So like taking that pain and putting it back 3 years now, I'm off and running. That's what time it is.
I'm on the same thing, man. So this hustle with Smoke and Talk, I lost my mother 3 years ago. So
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, sorry for your loss too, but I feel that, bro. Like, yes, that's some shit. Like, I don't even want. Let's just talk about that. Shout out to you. Just keep going, keep pushing. I said it, bro. Ill Bleed, man, rolling over into the country, bro. It's like dope to me, bro. Like, cause it showed me. Y'all know who Funny Marco is, right? Y'all know Funny Marco, right?
Yeah.
He started off in goddamn it Walmart, pranking people, right? With with his phone, he fuck with people like buying shit and all this old shit. That's what he do.
Yeah.
But now he's interviewing A-listers.
And paid.
And paid. Yeah, and I'm just saying, like, all I'm saying is he's from pranking people to interviewing people. All I'm telling you, keep pushing in what you do.
Thanks.
He'll Bleed. I need you to tell me, man, like, I heard you say Zeus, you know, y'all did your first song together with the country music, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what was it that made you like say, you know what? I can do it.
Inspired by Zeus. Knowing that I'm an artist and you don't want to, as an artist, guys, you don't want to just stick yourself to rap.
Mm-hmm.
You want to show the mass and the audience that you can be versatile, sing, harmonize, whatever.
Mm.
But when you're doing something that's already in our roots, Cowboy Bleed already had it. Just seeing someone that's doing it so powerfully and make it look so easy, I had to dab into it. And now that I'm in tune with it, I won't stop.
Damn.
So music is about the alter ego, spiritual realm, people you lost, people you see, people you interact with. I'm a barber too, so you know, I own a barbershop too. Man cave cuts over Madison, Illinois. I cut hair and deal with a lot of people. Heard a lot of shit. You know, I had to be their uncles, their counselors, their mentors. Yeah, you know, their shoulder lean on. Mm-hmm. You know, they loader, whatever. I had to loan money, whatever I had to do, I was there for them. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of guys who see me do music, going out of town, investing in myself. Nobody gave me no money, worked 2-3 jobs. Go out there to work, do stuff with Savage Life and shop for Savage Life and them as well. You know, some Derek and Keith Johnson. Yeah, they taught me a lot of stuff down there in Dallas. Shout out to Dallas as well. But I've been around a lot of those guys. I've been learning a lot of this stuff. So that's why I know that, you know, you got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing these platforms that you guys have for us. So it's got to happen sooner or later.
Yeah, man.
But it's now, not later.
I appreciate you, dude. Like, I'm listening to you, bro. Like, real shit. I'm listening to you, man. It's one thing that I learned on Smoke and Talk, man. It's like y'all all got these amazing stories, bro. So my ears like be wide open listening. And I know I jumped a little ahead of time on my questions or whatever because when you bought the cowboy music up, the country music up, it's caught my attention, man, and that's what's up. But I'm gonna take it back a little bit, right?
Okay.
The rap part of your life. When did you come in tune with that, like rapping?
15 years ago.
15 years
I
ago.
was a hustler. Did time in the penitentiary, selling dope. You know, never took nothing from nobody. I always was a hustler.
Yeah.
When you got it, you know, and you know, during them times in my life, it's in me prison. I had a lot of critical time to think. And during those times, as me being in prison, I'm writing.
Right.
Because I've been doing music. It's just now I have the time is when you selling dope, running up the cars and shit, trying to make sure your package is straight, everything way up, dope ain't cut. I ain't got time to do the music, but I know I'm good at it. But when God set me down and said, look, I gotta sit you down for a minute before you lose your life out here.
Yeah,
and you cut her. I gave you this time to cut her. I gave you this time to do music, but you won't use it. Right. So maybe if I sit you down for these 3 years, you'll get it. And I did. So I had to go to prison to understand the oracles of life. You're responsible for everything outside of that circle. And you know what you're putting back into the community. Either you're going to poison it or you're going to feed it good knowledge.
Man. That's crazy.
Drill!
Shout out to us, man. Hey, I'm most definitely with that, bro. And me and my brother, Stoney Vanguard, right? He from over there in Charlie, over there, Illinois. And he was over there locked up with me in prison, right? Yeah. And we just talking about kind of what you're talking about in the cell. But we made this, I guess you could say, like, we were saying all the bad shit we did in life, right? You gotta get some good back. So what our thing was gonna be give back was gonna be like coming out, doing right by people, right? When it comes to the music shit, right? Yeah. And other few things that we agreed upon. And I'm saying that to say like to feed the people back. One of my things I came up with was smoothies, right? Right, yeah. I created with all natural smoothie. Okay. Right? And I feel like this is one of my ways of giving back to the people that I heard in life. Yes. Right. So what I did was I learned how to make all natural smoothie without no oil, sugar, powder, and stuff like that. Okay. And it's like a meal replacement, but it tastes like a slushy for quick. Yeah,
so, try that.
Yeah, fire. Like only for what vegetables, I put vegetables, fruit, all whatever, right? Okay. And that's one of the things that I feel like I'm doing when I give somebody nutrition that they, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just letting you know how I feel that, bro. It's crazy as you said. It's like last week we was on something like that. So shout out to you for going in that place, right? Recognizing your talents, recognizing who you are as a person, recognizing that you are a man, and then come out and execute all those things, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got to give each other props for that shit. Yeah. Right? Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that shit, right? People call it, man, that's jail shit. Like, why you doing that jail shit, right? Oh, yeah. I know you heard that before. Right? But the reason they call it jail shit, right? Because it's discipline. Yeah. That's something they've never seen. Yeah. So they like call it something. Because when I got call it something. Because when I never seen discipline, you got to call it something. When I got out that bed straightened up. I ain't getting back in it. There's some prison mentality shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting back in it. It's trying to work. Hey man, shit. What is wrong with you? Like, I'm up. I'm up. The bed made up. I'm talking about
it's 5:30. It's up.
I'm talking about 6 o'clock, 5:30. Make that motherfucker get up. As soon as you get up, right? Yeah, bro. It's discipline, man. Yeah. Ain't no bed, ain't no child.
Ain't no lazy being around. We up you
got it. That's how you start your mind and clicking on the other thing that you have to accomplish and get done. Yeah. Start right then and there. Yeah, right then and there. Yeah, as soon as I get on
start your day.
Right.
As soon as I get up, the feet touch the ground, you need to get up to God too.
Man, I'm talking about soon.
Throw it up.
I'm talking about as soon as my feet hit the ground, I'm praying. I'm right there praying. I'm standing on that. Shout out to you, dude. Discipline is one thing. Knowing how to move is another thing. A lot of people go in that place and come out and just don't do nothing.
They go back to the same mentality.
So I have to give you props.
You know, you're going to keep going back to it's like you just got out of prison for selling dope. But as soon as your ass get out of prison, shit, within a month, you saying you can't find a job, but you back out selling dope or doing something dumb and you back in the joint.
Yeah, right back in the joint.
You got to know where your mind, where you want. Like, too many jobs out here.
Yeah, too many hustles. Too many anything I heard. Yeah, for real. Like the hardest part, like people like what was jail like? Cat Williams explained it best. He said, "You know what jail like? Go in the closet, turn off the light, close the door, turn off the light. That's it. That's jail. Like that you don't because everything stops. You don't see nothing. You don't be part of nothing. You ain't part of nothing. But that's for real.
You
Fuck
move
that.
When they tell you to move.
And then you can't get no hugs and nothing there. Nah, I ain't in none of that no more.
Ain't none of that in there.
Nah, I ain't want
no crying.
Nah.
I want my mama. You want your mama. You want whatever the fuck you want, but you ain't getting it in there.
Nah, you ain't getting none of that. Shout out to you for making it through that too, bro.
Oh, appreciate it. Shout out to you too for the same thing.
Yeah, for sure,
Making
bro.
it through that cage.
I heard you say, man, about 15 years ago making music, man. Doing this music. How many shows you got under your belt, man? That's a long.
Hundreds. Hundreds. Shout out, rest in heaven to DJ Ump. Remember picking DJ Ump up in Atlanta in my Nissan 05. It was bad transmission and everything.
Damn.
Me, I'm a believer, so I'm like, I'm gonna get in this show. It's DJ Ump.
Yeah.
So never knew I had to pick this man up. In my 05 Nissan, I got ashy legs and everything. About 6, 7 in the morning. And he go, like, what up, man?
Yeah.
I'm like, what up, Ump? He gave me the address and everything. I picked him up. He ain't want no cab, no Uber, nothing. He real like he a millionaire.
Yeah.
You don't even know me.
Mm.
But I picked this man up. We stopped at the liquor store. He came out with 3 tall cans of Bud Ice.
Damn.
A millionaire.
Damn.
A
That boy
millionaire.
budget. That's what I was. He was
I
budget.
mean, like he was busting them motherfuckers down like he was in the desert and lost a lump on the camera.
Damn. Hey, he's sell them tall gas. I don't know no tall gas.
But yeah, I done done lots of shows. I done opened up for Lil Turk. I done opened up for KT. I done opened up for Kicked It with MJG and A-Ball. Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them, right.
And I done been shout out to Webby and them, Savage Life and them. I've been down there with them, man. Down there in Dallas and everything. Dirk. We done been everywhere. I done been everywhere. Drip Boys Nation. That's why I call my label Drip Boys Nation. It'll bleed moving. You know what I mean? And ain't no handouts or nothing. I've been taking my own money.
Yeah.
Funding my own self.
Yeah.
So,
Man. What I'm talking about, man. That's the only way you're gonna be able to do it. You know what I mean? That's the way to do it. Believe in yourself, brand yourself, right? Show up every day, right? Don't miss a motherfucking appointment. You know what I mean?
That part.
When my label, we showed up at every appointment on time, dressed properly.
Dress properly.
Yeah. Drinking good.
Drinking
If you
good,
drink,
smoking good.
smoking good. All that good shit, right?
Yeah.
And that's how you're supposed to be, bro. Because I don't think no show too big or too small, right? As an artist, you should never say, I ain't fucking with that beneath me. Like,
I went to Alton one time. It's crazy. It was about 8 years ago, and me and my homeboy Crane. And so it was like maybe 10 orders up there already. So this guy say, we ain't got number one microphone and won't reach past the DJ booth. And I come too far not to rock this shit, but what about you? So we stood right by the DJ booth, snapping out. We did that, and everybody else did it.
So they had to look short cord mic.
The short cord mic to reach right over the DJ booth, just like this here, and I had to spit just like this here. Then give it back to him.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a
goddamn
hungry
right.
motherfucking artist.
Goddamn right.
The show gotta go on, no
I
matter.
swear to God. Because you don't never miss a chance to show what the fuck you got in your audience. I don't give a fuck how short that mic is. I don't give a fuck about none of that. He did your motherfucking thing, bro. I fuck with that, bro.
Yeah.
These are the type of shit, like, I enjoy on Smoke and Talk here and there, bro, because, like, an artist that's coming in the game might see this and say, damn. So that means take the show whenever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once they see you say that, bro, like, they see that you're a seasoned vet, right? Yeah.
Facts.
And they gonna take on to that. Because me as an artist, when I was younger, coming in this shit, that's exactly what I did. I used to watch everybody, right? Check them out. Like, damn, I like how he moves. I don't hear clown ass, you know. I'm on with thoughts, right? Oh, damn, dude, I'm straight. I fuck with that. Oh, okay, I see how they doing that. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did it before too. The Slew Crew, right? Remember them? Yeah, the Slew Crew, right? So when I first got out, my whole label, they were still locked up, right? So I'm waiting on them to get out. It's a couple of us out, but we went to the Hot Point one time, right? And that's my first seen them. They all came out with their shirts on. They was all in sync with each other, right?
Yeah.
You know how to roll. They used to roll rather, but and I was like, I'm looking at them perform and shit. I was like, oh, okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is how a crew supposed to look, right?
Yeah.
And then, boom, as a crew, right?
Yeah.
We represent for each other.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. Every time you sync all up, that's how we look.
Yeah, you have people
Yeah,
like,
bro. Yeah.
people like, who's him?
Yeah, for sure. Because in my head, when I come out jail, we already discussed everything. We had talked it over. And I know how we supposed to look. Right? So when I see us, I'm like, okay, see what I'm talking about. We on the right track.
Yeah.
And that's super cool to the people that let me know that they was on the right track. So I just want to get people like, never be scared to give people their props,
Thanks.
Yeah, never be scared to get people their props. That helps you advance as an artist, as a person, man or woman.
Motivates the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
out
yeah.
of you.
It motivates the fuck out of me.
Yeah, it motivates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I be going home writing every day when I get up. If I ain't got smoothies and shit to take care of, what I actually would do is, before I start my day, I watch the shows.
Yeah.
Right. And I really be listening to y'all, but that motivates me when I hear and see y'all, man. Like sometimes, like when you're in the mode, I'm being professional as possible, talking to y'all, so I'm listening and I'm not intaking. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See, because as a journalist, you can't get emotional with a mother. Like I want to talk about our mother, right?
Yeah.
The most precious things. Like I had to take that out.
Yeah,
equation, right?
yeah, facts.
Because I can't take in feelings. What I got to take in is your story and hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that being said, man, shout out to you, man, and shout out to understanding, right? Because I see what you have. You have a great understanding, dude. I can tell listening to you. I could tell your journey in life was like everybody else almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had this rocky little road, and then shit, we straightened it out, right?
Yeah,
And everything ain't all perfect or whatever, but yeah. And when I see that, I recognize that, and I want to tell you, man, thank you for being a model person for our people, right? I say young people, right? People that come from jail to show people that we can change.
Yes.
Yeah, bro, for real, right?
Yeah.
And not only that you showing that you can change, you showing all the possibilities of man too.
Yeah.
Right? You got a barbershop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You made that shit happen yourself, right?
Yeah.
Drip is the motherfucking clothing line, right?
Actually, Goo Pharaoh is the clothing line.
Goo Pharaoh.
Yeah. Drip Boys Nation is the label.
Drip Boy Nation is the label, right? All these things, I'm naming those things because you created those things.
Right.
And right now you are showing the possibility, man, to all of us. And thank you.
I appreciate that.
No, we appreciate you. Because I don't want to always be looking like you want the only one. Like, nah, I'm not the only fucking one that got to jail and then did something right. I ain't perfect or nothing like that. Yeah, I still didn't broke the law before, all that kind of shit. But you are like me, like you're one of them like me, like a partner one like me. You know, work every day. Like people is to show that the possibility, man, we are not all repeating that same shit.
Cycle, yeah.
Yeah. So bringing positivity back into the community, man, that's a great thing. So I have to recognize that first and foremost, bro.
Appreciate it. Just like you said, brotherhood.
Yeah, brother, for sure.
Yeah.
And I call people that because I don't use the N-word. I don't call you would never hear me say the N-word. I don't call like not one person the N-word. I don't put it in my music. I don't give a fuck how mad I get.
Yeah.
You would never hear me call nobody the N-word. So I
don't like calling wrong men that either. Like, I probably put it in my music a little time, but as far as addressing another brother like that, no. To me, if somebody called me, I'm like, what are you mad at me for?
Right.
Like,
what's wrong with you? To you, man?
Like, right? You said it real.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, fierce. Like,
yeah.
Like,
so yeah, I'm trying to practice the thing. That's why I say, I love having conversations with brothers like yourself, man, and hearing about the positivity, man, so we can show that change is available, right? Yeah, and it's most definitely necessary.
Yeah.
So shout out to you. You said 15 years old, man. You still fucking with that rap music, right?
Yeah.
I mean, 15 years ago.
Yeah, 15 years ago, yeah. Right.
Hey, was you on the street when you did it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
cool. All right, what was your niche to that?
It's just being like going from 16, 17 years old, being hard-headed, running the street, get put out, thugging, doing what I want to do, watching the grown-ups, the hustlers, riding they smooth ass, like cars and the rims and shit,
Man.
on the block getting
That a super motherfucker right on one.
But it was like, as time went on, I was good at it, but I was better at doing music. I was better at cutting hair.
That's crazy.
I was better being a father.
How old were you still cutting hair? Like when you learned to cut hair?
Oh, I was 12 years old. I used to go in the barbershop and watch this old guy, and I'm like, damn, he got a pocket full of money just for cutting hair and running his mouth, and got his little bottle in his back pocket,
Drinking on the job?
drinking on the job.
Having a good
He got
time.
all his buddies around him and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm sitting there, and he would never say my name right. My name Ken, but he's like, Leroy. I see you watching, boy. I'm putting a nice big pot on the side. You put a big ass pot on the side.
Yeah.
But yeah, people like that in my community, I saw it. And it's a lot like he said, my ghetto heroes. You know what I'm saying? I watched a lot of my ghetto heroes on the corners, running up to the cars.
Yeah, man.
Because they really ain't the guys we see on BET and TV or hearing on the radio. Some of these guys make all that shit fabricated.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I done heard my song. I got a single called MJ Bad. I had 90,000 streams on it. Now, this song, I put it out 7 years ago, but I done heard Nicki Minaj use bars from it. I done heard several Cardi B, when she said MJ moonwalking on a brick or moonwalking with a stick. That's my shit. And this is another thing I hate about putting my music on YouTube until it's monetized. So a bunch of these labels, I had to take my glasses off of that.
Yeah, right.
A bunch of these labels, big labels, when they artists ain't got shit else to talk about because they no longer in the streets no more, they go surfing on FreeTube.
Yep.
And then they take your information. They want to see if it's copywritten or see if you're paying attention and see if you're gonna take their ass to court. But yeah, a lot of these celebrities, rappers, they go on YouTube and steal our shit.
No, that's for sure. That's a fact. We know that for a fact.
What's his name? Trinidad James. Trinidad James. I'm looking dead in this camera. I had a call from a homie up in California, Sacramento. And he's like, you know, your boy Trinidad James, man, got a song like Michael Jackson. Well, you bullshit. So he sent me the link. This mother sucker in all gold with some skates on. Woo! Michael, hold on. And then he trying to carry my cadence. I got into his inbox and his manager inbox, sent to my ASCAP. And when the song originated. Right. I'm seeing BMI too, bitch.
Yeah.
Trinidad James.
Damn.
I'm saying they ain't lying.
Damn.
Tried to take my song Michael Jackson Bad, and it's the only way they got off. I was calling them every name on the guy's son. But I already know what you is. Then all go, woo, and skates. Hold on, you disrespecting my shit. And you stealing, you biting.
Damn.
So I had to go through that. So when I got to sit in there, man, the proper paperwork and his manager, it was taken down. Then he changed his song to something like Prince. More what I'm saying, have your paperwork. Because you can have a dope song just because your people in your neighborhood ain't getting back behind and supporting and everything. The world hasn't heard it. But when you start doing something right, and somebody like that who was on before, gold all in my mouth, nigga. No, you had gold all on your body trying to steal MJ Bad.
Right.
So he took it down because I had ASCAP BMI.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
And a copy of the lyrics and the date when I wrote it. Because that's how I write my shit. Date on it.
Yep. See, once again, St. Louis is the sauce factory.
Yeah.
And this once again proves it.
Yeah.
They come right through here. You know how you've been your mama's been in the kitchen cooking, right? And you slide through that, you got that sauce and then you take that piece of bread, stick it, you run out of the kitchen before you catch it, right? That's how they come through St. Louis. And they steal our sauce and run out of here.
And run up
you
out
ain't
of
the
here.
first victim of that.
I know.
Your brother Cashflow just went through that. Cashflow dude took his whole soul, hook it all. Drop that motherfucker, right? On what's the name of the label? QC. Yeah.
QC the label.
QC the label.
And you know, somebody else from St. Louis was saying they sued Jeezy. I forgot the name of that song, but I read it and they got like 200,000 back.
Damn. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so keep that shit straight now. You're gonna eat and y'all wanna be digging your hand in the pot. You have to put something back in the house on the
Facts.
I don't mind you suing them, goddamn it.
Yeah, we're gonna sue you. I like when it's celebrity, especially when your paperwork right. And that number behind,
and
serial number
Trinidad
behind.
James.
Trinidad James.
Stuck his hand in the sauce.
Oh, he stuck it in the sauce.
God damn.
This boy had on a literally female bodysuit with some gold skates with his hair permed down. Yeah. Bitch, I'm Michael Jackson. He trying to, it wasn't strong like mine, but he had the auto tune on and he was trying to do it in my cadence. I'm like, oh, hell no. This ain't right. I put too much money. Shout out to Rich Stacks, too. That's who produced the track. I paid $500 for that. $500 for the video shoot.
Damn.
And you already got money you own and you got to
you run around with a bodysuit on the skates. Talking about this your goddamn song.
This your damn song.
Man, if you don't get your shit eating ass on, shit like that, man, I don't like no shit.
He took it down quick. I had to ride. I got in his inbox. I was from manager to whatever label he was on. They dropped his dumb ass. But yeah, he wouldn't even block me neither.
Damn, I ain't gonna block you. You gotta steal some more shit from me.
I went live on them, tagged all them in it and everything.
Damn.
I called them all type of names. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, L bleed. That's man, like that's hard. But at the same time, so you went through that. They show you so how good of an artist and person you are that people want to take your shit and do something with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pure motivation. Once again, for me across the city, man, y'all just prove what I say all the time. Y'all some of the dopest motherfuckers that I run across, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you travel, right, or you say you travel and shit, right?
Yeah.
And like when I travel, bro, I be like, I'm stopping at the shows, the underground shows in their city, right? And I just want to see it and see how they move and be a part of it, right? And when I'm sitting up watching everybody, and they be dope, but in my head, I'm saying like, damn. Well, they can't fuck with us. And I ain't mean it in no boastful way, but I'm standing on that at the same time. And y'all so motherfucking dope, man. Like, y'all ahead of y'all time with music, bro.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of y'all so ahead of y'all time, man. Like, it's ridiculous. That's why it's so many seasoned artists here that the younger artists come out on fire blazing.
Yeah.
Because they watching seasoned vets do this shit.
Yeah.
In this motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they come out the gate on fire.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I say you gotta give them their props, man. Like for real. Like shout out to y'all, man, for pushing like that. Shout out to you, man. Like you said, 12 years old, you doing music and doing, man, come on, bro. Haircutting, bro.
Like, acting too. Got a movie coming out March the 17th, Steel City. I'll make sure I tag y'all in it.
Yeah, make sure you do it. Check you out. What's that all about?
Comedy.
Oh, comedy?
Yeah, straight comedy about
who's the writer?
His name's Sean Host. Shout out to Sean Host too.
He's the writer and director. They're gonna get him on the show and promote y'all movie.
I most definitely want to get him on the show.
Yeah, most definitely. Hook that up. We got him. Yeah, we got him. We'll take care of that, man. Shout out to that, man. Act. That's what I'm saying. Once again, the brother is showing the possibility of man. Right here.
Yeah.
You go from rapping, country, business owner, moving.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna keep repeating it, man. But shout out to you, bro, for putting your shit together. Keep pushing that shit. Oh yeah, clothing line. Can't leave our shit.
Triple clothing line is Goo Pharaoh. The label is Goo Pharaoh.
Goo Pharaoh.
You know, the drip guy.
Drip guy. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Drill!
Man. That remind me of my cat I be watching in the morning. Loose Cannon. Y'all be watching Loose Cannon. I mean, Loose Cannon, crazy motherfucker, man. That's my cat, him and White 100. Yeah, that's how he brand himself. He yell out, certain shit or whatever. So I fuck with the branding, bro. I
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you showing people what they should be doing with their shit.
Yeah.
You gotta have a slogan with your shit. You gotta have a saying with your shit.
Yeah.
You hear me saying like I'm a Hozo Vanguard, I'm your girlfriend's boyfriend?
Yeah.
Everything gotta be catchy to you.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, everything gotta go with everything. You gotta bring yourself in some kind of way.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. So shout out to that, man. Couple more questions, man.
Okay.
All right. Since you've been in this underground, doing your thing, I'm the mayor of the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
Underground, right? And I take all words in. So I'm asking this question for a reason.
Okay.
If you see anything in this underground that needs to be changed, what you think it is?
Unity. We gotta
I'm talking about.
stop being afraid to. Okay, you dope too.
Yep.
You dope as well. We all dope.
Yep.
But let's collectively come together in the studio. Let's put this money together. And let's get in the studio. Let's do these albums. Let's do these singles.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to these radio stations. Let's pressure them.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're playing artists that's from Texas, artists from California, what's wrong with playing your home base artists at home?
Mm-hmm.
Just putting in the work, just putting in the grind,
Right.
and showing you. It's on social media every day. So in order for us collectively to come together, we gotta have unity. We gotta close the hate.
Yes.
There's no you better than the next person. If you look at the models from Atlanta rappers, look at the models from the Texas rap, like we just said. If one on, the next one get on, then the next one get on, then the next one get on. Then you got one fucking family, everybody eating good.
Mm-hmm.
No more problems for your families, no more problems for your kids. Everybody living good. That's how it could be, because the generation gap will be broken. And we can break it through this music. And that's how it's supposed to be because the music is 1.1 billion and still counting to trillions. So it's just telling you hip hop, rap, whatever they want to consider it, trap, is never going to be stopped. And they love it.
And I'm agreeing with you 100%. It's my first time meeting the brother, so y'all can't say that I told him to say that. Y'all can't say that.
Right.
Hey, Ill.
Yes, sir.
On everything, bro. I say that same goddamn shit on the show.
Yeah.
I say it all the time. So I'm gonna say shout out to the universe. You come on the show today saying that. Because that's the truth, man. When they realize that, man, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. You dope, she dope, he dope, they dope. We all fucking dope. We know that.
Yeah.
They put out a list and lists every year. This the list ain't got nobody on Yo MTV Rap Cribs, How I'm Living, and none of that good shit, right? Cool. How do we get there? Put me on the list to get there. That's the list I want to be on.
That's the list. Yeah.
Hear me? Yeah, I want to pull up in a Bentley Potatoes.
When we in these communities,
Yeah, that's what I want.
we repping cities. If you in a hood and you're
Unified.
doing music, you know he doing music. Connect the dots, collaborate, come together.
Man,
Stop the hate.
come on, man.
Don't let no one talk you out of position because you never know that artist that you just did a song with probably got some connections that you don't have.
Promise.
And those connections can turn into us doing some great things. So artists in the communities, you got to come together. We ain't bigger than no one. We all one.
I promise you that. My thing now is to say that the same. The East Coast did it. The West Coast did it. Down South did it.
Mm-hmm.
Midwest got to do it.
With the last.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's going in our hands. Y'all got to realize that it's our turn.
It's our turn.
And when you realize it's our turn, we're going to turn the game ass up. We going to turn the game ass up.
Yeah.
We got so many seasoned vets that got so many songs that don't come out and just rape the game for about 3 years strong. You know how No Limit used to just drop shit every week like
I
that.
got 200
That's how
songs
why.
recorded.
My word.
I have 200 and some songs recorded. I said
See what I'm talking
something.
about?
And still I
See
got
what I'm talking
music in this phone and in this phone. I write.
Damn. 200 some recorded just coming from you alone.
Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe 3 or 4 features. But I like to carry my own weight.
They ain't gonna be able to fuck with y'all, dog. Some of y'all gonna like at the age that some of y'all are still gonna be rich. Watch. It's still there because people have to watch people do it first, right? To fall in.
Yeah.
And the season one that's still got it, that's still fucking with it, they're gonna open that door. It's gonna come a time open, but the season one's gotta recognize one thing. It's for the youngsters, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's for the future.
Yeah.
You gotta focus on the future.
Yeah.
You have to focus on. So when you see a young group of motherfuckers or a young lady or a young person that can rap or sing, come on with it. That's the future right
Come
there.
on.
I'm about to put the work in to get us through this motherfucking dope. And when I get us through this dope, you be ready and do your thing. Albums already ready, videos already, everything already ready with that young motherfucker.
And I'm sitting back now.
Let them go.
Because I'm the boss. I'm
You goddamn right.
You gonna do your thing.
Goddamn right.
I'm the boss. We make sure money
Come on, man.
Your clothes, you got everything.
All that
you
good
need, nothing.
shit.
Your studio time paid for, all that.
Yeah.
That's the stuff I had to go through.
Yeah.
Booking my flights,
Come on,
booking
man.
my hotel, moving around through different cities in Ubers.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had a person tell me on Savage Life, he say, listen, ain't nobody come to pick you up, man. Around here, man, you gonna have to learn how to do this, man. Get in an Uber or a cab. And every time I went there, it was Uber.
You know what I'm talking about?
Uber me every fucking where I went.
Goddamn right. Caught on and got with it.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's that boy right
Well, you
there.
gonna miss the event.
Oh, you
And that don't look good on your name.
Fuck no.
Oh, shit, no show all the time.
Right.
You don't want to book him for shit.
I'll take his name off the list.
Yeah, take his name off the list.
Nah, I don't take my name off. I'm
Keep
down.
me, yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna say this motherfucker here always here. His name wasn't even on the list, but let him perform.
Yeah, that's true. He show up so much shit.
Hey,
Come on in, bleed.
Yeah, let him
What's
perform.
going up here, man?
Mm-hmm.
I told my
Please.
city that, you know, I'm gonna be coming here every Sunday, 5 to 7.
Straight up.
That's what I told him. Whatever you got going, I'm come in just like you. I'm come up here and chill.
Good. Man, I'm telling you.
Bring the
man.
gifts.
Yes. But that's the only thing to do, man. That's the only, we gotta be with the message that we bring. And the only way we do that is by walking, right? People talk all the time, you know. Like we been for the last week, we've been up here talking about starting all the development back here, right? In the label again here at the shop, right? Because we got studio, we got all kind of little different shit that we got in the back.
Everything I need.
And we got people out of town. We have different connections. You know, put people on shows.
Yeah.
Show how artists how to perform. You know, dress. All the
dress
good shit.
occasion.
Yeah.
Your music already clean. Your vocals there. Yes. No verses there and clean. Yeah.
And we got a major producer, right?
Okay.
So what we do is, like, just say we just record here, you exercise that, learn a song. So we send you to the big studio. He finna put you on some shit in that motherfucker.
See, that's how I like to do it.
You
Study
know
your verses before you go.
Before you go. We ain't wasting no time. By the time you jump in that bitch, you will knock that motherfucker off 15 minutes.
Yeah, that part.
We did 8 songs in an hour.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We still got time.
We still got time.
Yeah, that's how we work, bro.
Yeah, I like
this. Yeah, this ain't no motherfucking games. Like every artist I ever had was successful that was with us because we were about that grind. We were about that work, bro. Like, for real. Like, you can't be bullshitting around. You want to make it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna find how old you are. You got shit to do with it.
You want to make it or fake it?
Which one you want to do? That's what I'm saying.
Or
Which
waste
one you
somebody else's time.
But that's what we've been talking about. So this lady named Silas, her name came up, and he was thinking about dealing with the sister helping us out. So
okay,
it's just different people, man, that come through, and we look at them and be like, all right, yeah, we'll deal with them on this part. You know what I mean? Make a part of what we're trying to do, right? Yeah, and just build a community, a hip hop hub to give artists somewhere to come to without getting their head busted, right? So we came in the game and we went through that, and it's crazy that we had to go through that.
Yeah,
but artists shouldn't have to go through that because think about this: you're killing dreams when you do it. Because some people got their head busted a bump back then, never rap or sing no more. Because
they couldn't take that. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So we ain't killing no dreams around here, mother. You might be creating the next Lil Weezy or the next Boss Man D-Lo or whatever come across your path when you just put that positivity behind and that real business.
And some artists gotta understand when you hear guys talking about opposite shoe, it just sometimes it's not true. It's just entertainment.
Oh yeah, man, come on, man. Like man,
It ain't serious, man.
Come on, man. You'll be a goddamn fool if you think Rick Ross out selling bricks.
Yeah.
No, they not doing that shit.
And then telling the whole world, right? I got bricks.
No, man, that shit rap is entertainment. So once you teach the people that follow you, bro, and put them on a business path, because I'm saying all that to say, our city is 90% talent and 10% business. And we gotta switch it around.
You gotta switch the 90% business and 10% talent.
There you go, right there. There you go. So he'll believe with that being said, man, like everything you said today, man, I really appreciate you coming through, man. I really appreciate hearing your story too, bro. Like your story, like you got a dope ass story, bro, and we got to bring you back to the show because, like, with a story like yo, man, we just can't stop at one. So
for sure,
like, this is the introduction.
Yeah,
bro. Like you got more shit to share with us, bro. I want you to come on one time as a business owner, right, with your barbershop.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Step in on that aspect of
it,
right? Yeah, because I interview business owners.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You know what I mean? Yeah. We want to set the tone and show the community that you can, no matter what race you are, because I don't play the race no matter what race you are, you can learn from him and you can be a business owner. Feel that?
Respect that, yeah.
I fuck with you on that, bro. So shout out to you. Let the people know where they can find you at, right? And all your music, right?
What's your hood captain, Dirty Ill Bleed Mills. You can find me Kendrick Ill Bleed True on Facebook. Also on Instagram, you can find me at Ill Bleed Mills @ and also on Twitter, you can find me at @illbleeds_@. And also you can find me on TikTok, Kendrick Ill Bleed True. It's your hood captain. Also go out and cop that MJ Batters on every major platform out there.
On every major. Make sure y'all go support that, comp that, get that
drill.
And get that motherfucking drill. You know what I mean? I'm about to learn how to do the drill. Yeah. I fuck with that, right? So I do got to shout out to my sponsors, man, before I got here. St. Louis Toy Company, right?
Right.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to St. Louis Cardinals. Shout out to 303-314 Smoke Shop. Got all your smoke necessities near here, open 7 days a week. You pull up and get anything you need here, man. And shout out to the shop for being one of the ground for the underground, right? Yeah, and we appreciate the love coming out this motherfucker and that is building up. over the year. Like we were just saying, Rip James was on her, right?
Yeah.
When I first started the show, I could have easily put this table across there, and you can see the background
Yeah.
or the smoke shop.
Yeah.
It made it look real nice
Mhm.
as a podcast.
Yeah.
You know, it would look real tight. I already know that. But that's what people do when they trying to get people to show off and do all that stupid ass bullshit shit, right?
Yeah.
So what I don't want you to do, I do it from the heart and I do it from love.
Yeah.
I put it up against the wall.
Yeah.
So people didn't know if I was in my house, they know I was in the garage, they didn't know what I
I
was
don't
in.
know where you at.
Yeah, it was just a red wall up there, but
Yeah.
nothing back there at all.
Yeah.
Right? No hats on the table, no nothing.
Yeah.
Right? And it's sad to say, man, I got love for the underground. And for you to hear him say that today, I'm gonna let you know that I really got love for what I do and for y'all artistry. I'm not one of the ones that's gonna get some off of me, right? I'm not one of the ones you can check my track record. You can ask the people about me, right? Even on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah, my record label over there right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I stopped doing music, so I can do this.
Yeah.
Then I gave my record label to my partner.
Okay.
Stony Vanguard.
Yeah.
We got Vanguard with Peace, right?
Yeah.
Saying all that to say, man, fuck with me on anything you need. Since you came on this show, sat down with us, you're welcome to come back to this motherfucker any given time you want to.
You
got
like
the
that?
album coming, yeah, you come in, the album dropping, anything, come through, fuck with it, come perform, whatever.
You like
Right?
that?
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, keep pushing too.
Yeah, for sure.
Before we get out of here, I got one more question I gotta ask you.
All right.
And I ask each and every person the same question. There's no wrong answer to this question. Do you prefer love or do you prefer loyalty?
Loyalty.
Out the gate. I fuck with loyalty too, bro. You can
Loyalty
love
is-
somebody but still hurt them.
That's
If you
right.
loyal to them, that shit'll never happen.
Yep.
Yeah, that's for sure. I fuck with that, bro. Shout out to loyalty. What you gotta say about the loyalty?
Loyalty over everything. Loyalty over money. Loyalty over royalty. Loyalty. Because love always breaks its promise. When you loyal to someone, you're there. There's
Flat
no
out.
excuses.
Yeah.
There's no backstabbing.
Mm-hmm.
There's no going against the grain.
None of that.
You there can't nobody come and tell you something about that person and talk behind your back because the law person gonna stop them in their tracks. If you're talking about that person, I want to hear it. And
Thanks.
that's my person. That's my people.
That is. Shout out to loyalty, man. Once again, man, loyalty win. Shout out to everybody that came out tonight. We had 2 great shows tonight. I'm appreciative of it. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure y'all stay tuning in. Make sure y'all stay sharing the lives. Don't forget that I'm giving away an official Quattro jacket, right? Just all you have to do is go to subscribe to the YouTube, Smoke and Talk STL on YouTube, and get a chance to win the jacket. At the end of the month, whatever date it is next month, we'll pull the names and get a chance to win the official Quattro jacket. So shout out to them, shout out to y'all. Until next time, I'm your host, Vanguard. I'm your girlfriend, boyfriend. I do this shit for the city. Hey! And I won't go back.
That's why I do it for my city. Do it for my city.
Hey, man. Get a picture with the eel.
Put my first half, now I'm on the way. The day I get slapped, it's gonna be the day. Fuck bad pussy shit, I'm stacking shape. Put the hundreds and the 50s all in the chase. I get on glad time when it's hustle time. You freestyle rapper, y'all just waste your time. I'm showing all my riches on my timeline. I'm putting all these bitches on my timeline. Bring my money in the pot for the real. I'm on the boat with my plug, got my feet up. The only one up at the top, I don't see her. I'm steady coming, there's a lot of you ain't see her. I love to cook, yeah, got my bag right. No, going back to my past life. I love to sell music, got my bag right. No, going back to my past life. You gotta make your next move your best move. In this game called life, make your chest move. You gotta pay the price when you really do. Say you gotta pay the price when you really do. You set the paper up, set the paper up. 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 Set the paper up, money now. No, I can't give up, I keep on grinding. I'm running for a ride. Bad bitch look like she from the island, like Dior. I know where to keep her smiling. The work I'm out of wild. They just told me where niggas be hiding. Yeah, send them steppers out the foul. Been thinking about my mom. Feeling like I got hit by a rocket. Saying I ain't gon' forever have some power. I'm kinda playing shit.
bitch don't ever think it's sweet. I let out that broken, then I tell them it's a beat. I said, go eat in the world, I make sure everybody eat. Baby, I wanna love you, but my heart be in the street. Baby, wake up, grab it on me, I be playing like I'm sleep. I angel when we slide, brother, digging in the sheet. Free the gang, I know how I feel to think about your people, think they gave up. When I'm the wealthy bitch, you know we eat. You gotta make that next move, your best move. In this game called life, make your chest move. You gotta pay the price when you live.